Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X, looking at Chinese drama in the past week, and let's get right into it. Last week, after I made my video, literally, Fangs of Fortune just airdropped. I've watched it a little bit, and I did talk about it in my Thursday live stream that just happened. In the cold fall season, this is not the type of drama I want to watch. They literally wet all the floors everywhere, indoor, outdoor, so that it looks prettier. But it's like a permanent rain season. Not to mention that drama actually doesn't have a story or characters, honestly speaking. So, Fangs of Fortune basically is not my cup of tea and I'm not gonna continue watching it. Next, we have two dramas aired technically today. One is on Tencent, the other one is on Youku. The Tencent one is 永夜星河, Love Game in an Eastern Fantasy. That's a bad English name. It is the one adapted from the 黑莲花攻略手册 novel, led by Ding Yuxi and Yu Shuxing as their second collaboration. Even the male second in this drama is also the male second of the drama that these two previously were working in. And it has aired up to now 4 episodes, and I've actually watched about 3. To my surprise, it is not a bad script up to this point, because it's made by Heng Xinyin, which has flopped a couple of dramas after Fairy and Devil. Fortunately, so far, this drama plot-wise is definitely watchable. It is very fast. It goes right into the story. Pace is nice. Dramatic tension is being kept at a good point. And actually, all the styling of the characters in drama, when you watch it, they all read okay. They don't look weird. People actually look pretty good. For Ding Yuxi as the male lead, let's say. He looked really good in that style and hair and wig. Fingers crossed, we need a watchable, normal, like a not masterpiece, but entertaining period idol drama in China. Come on, let's be honest, we haven't had one, honestly, this year. The other one is on Youku, and that is 珠帘玉幕, the story of Pearl Girl, led by Zhou Lusi and Liu Yuning. Another second collaboration drama, really. It's weird that their dramas air at the same time, both period dramas, both second collaboration with a male lead. Not to mention, actually, when they first came across sort of any form of battleground in Dramaland, it actually also happened between Love Like a Galaxy and Fairy and Devil. It happened very close proximity in time too, so universe has its own plans. And then I've checked that drama a bit. I didn't have time to sit down and watch it minute by minute. I kind of clicked into the first 3 episodes or 4, dragging through the timeline just to see what it looks like. A lot more serious tonally, because it's not a fantasy, it's not somebody going into a story or a book or a game. They're like in a fictional period time setting where people are just people, they're not supernatural beings. It starts with a female lead that has really sad and tortured background story. I would appreciate the fact that this story actually at the beginning really spent time setting up what the female lead is like and then what her life is like and why therefore, when it needs to be the time where you should get that emotional hit when certain big things happen in her life, it's earned, built up to the point where it makes sense for the actresses to act that way and for the audiences to react. Whereas, say, compared to the recent Kill Me, Love Me, when the female lead also has a really sad background, but they give you like half a minute to set it up. That dies in the first 15 seconds type of situation. You don't get any background building for the female lead. So even when she's like, okay, everybody I love is dead, it's like, who cares? We don't even know them. And the story moves on. So that's a really bad way of setting up the background story of your lead character. I think for Pearl Girl, at least with what I've quickly looked at, they are doing it in the right way. So I do hope the drama also works out. Today, after I make this video, I will sit down and watch both dramas. These 2 dramas are ongoing right now at the same time. Then we have a drama that has been scheduled for the 7th to go live on web and also on CCTV. And this is a short 16 episodes drama made by Tencent called Sudi, the Silent Storm. This is a contemporary spy drama about national security. And it is led by Liao Fan and Zhu Zhu as the definitive 2 leads, and then you have a lot of other familiar faces in this drama, and it is to do with somebody who used to work at national security, had a big case, some problems, and they were like out of that business for close to 2 decades before they got something that they have to come back to it type of situation. For this type of drama, it's really make or break. It's like if it works out on the first day, it works out. It will get traction and people will be talking about it for 2 weeks and it's out of mind. Unless it's a masterpiece, then people probably will be talking about it for a little bit longer. But if it is not good enough. Like the first episode doesn't capture anyone's attention, it will die and it will fade and nobody will watch it. This is the fate of all those super short dramas. Day one, you'll know whether you've succeeded or not. Then we have news on a film that has just announced this week that it's for sure going into China's cinema on 大年初一. So that should be actually January 30th. Because I think 29 is Chinese New Year's Eve. So next year, at the end of January, this movie is gonna go into cinema, and this is the sequel, the second one of Fengshen, Creation of Gods. It was July last year when I was in China that film went into cinema and did quite well, and I did make a video about it. Everybody thought it's gonna come out this summer as well for the second one, but maybe CG just took too long. For the year and a half between the first movie and the coming second movie, multiple people, I'd say, in the Creation of Gods leading cast have house collapsed or semi-house collapsed or have been like deep in scandals of all types of gossips. If you want to compare the severity of whatever happened to them or they've done to, let's say, the epic things that's going on in the States with that guy, then it's like nothing. Nothing criminal, illegal has happened, like to any extent, but it just doesn't look good, you know, when people know like these things, and it's just never a positive thing. But by no means that will result in people getting cancelled. So the film probably is all good. If the movie is actually good, the storytelling is good, performance is solid, as an entertainment piece works out, then people would still pay money. These days, hoping for a perfect crew and perfect cast that just don't have any blight or any problem is probably daydreaming. So I'm still curious about the quality of the storytelling. Then we have a drama from Youku that is a contemporary one, and right now it is said it's 29 episodes, very odd number. Probably it's a longer drama that got edited down that has just gone through censorship. And this is the drama led by Yao Chen and Jia Jingwen, two ladies, 以美之名. English title is Fight for Beauty, and it is a contemporary drama about plastic surgery. This is definitely always relevant, a topic, because as long as humans exist on this planet, to make yourself look better will always be something that people would be interested in till the end of time. For these two actresses, in terms of acting, there's no problem. Both of them are very good actresses, up to director and scriptwriting quality. That will determine whether this drama is bad or okay or good or great. Then recently I've talked about I can't remember if it's last week or the week before, but it's a contemporary drama that has started production, but they haven't officially started promoting, led by Gao Ye, a contemporary drama, Burning as Her. This week, they have started officially promoting, and now we see the full cast. So she is a definitive female lead. Congratulations upon just getting the Golden Eagle as the Best Supporting Actress, and now she's the definitive lead of a drama. Then you have Hou Wenyuan, the guy who is one of those aristocrat hostage boys in Creation of Gods, and he's been in multiple dramas, is the male lead. Zhang Zixian, that guy who's a brilliant actor, who usually plays supporting roles in all types of dramas, having very interesting background anyway. He is playing, I believe, husband of Gao Ye's character at the beginning of the drama, but they're gonna divorce type of situation. And then you also have Xuan Lu. She's been around forever. She actually was in Hong Lou Meng that many years ago. Time flies. Recently, we've also talked about a period drama that has started shooting during Chinese national holiday. That hasn't officially promoted anything, and this week they've started doing that, and that is the period historical drama 太平年. An English title now has come out, which is really interesting. It's called Swords into Plowshares. So, I mean, I understand it's like ending an era of battle. So you turn swords into plows, right, to work the farmland and peace and unification and all that. And this is a historical about the end of Wu Dai Shiguo, beginning of Beisong, North Song, which would be the founding ruler Zhao Huangying's story. I believe Bai Yu plays this historical character, and then you would have Zhou Yutong as the female lead, Zhu Yawen, who will also play a major role, also have Yu Haoming. So a lot of familiar faces. Very promising thing for this project is the director is this guy, Yang Lei. He's the director of Three Body. So it's like making me feel a little bit more positive about this project. Although, like I always say, before you see a drama, you cannot know exactly how it's going to turn out, particularly historical. Then recently, the leading actress, she's in, let's say, a house collapsing in China. It's because she took part in a variety show of like the Diva Hit the Road show from Mango, where a group of celebrities go out travel for real, and it gets like filmed like 24/7 type of situation. And it actually happened during Paris Olympics this year. They went to Paris to shoot that, and then after that you obviously have to edit it for like a month or two and put out the show now because of her behaviors and what she says, what she does, and it triggers people. It really does. If you've ever met any epic narcissist in your life, whether it's your relatives, colleagues, friends that you have to deal with, and somehow you're stuck and you can like physically distance yourself from them and you have to deal with them every day, you're gonna get really triggered by it because it's very recognizable, and it's like most of the time makes you go, oh my god. That's why like she's gotten a house collapsing, and I talked a little bit more about it during Thursday. I'm not surprised at all because entertainment business is filled with people that are better you don't know about them really, because if you do, you're just gonna be more disappointed in the general picture of humanity. It happens every day in entertainment business, and honestly, as long as you don't step over those red tapes in China, like drug, prostitution that get caught broad daylight, or like tax evasion, or just saying stupid political wrong things, you're gonna be fine. You have like a lot of freedom. Entertainment people 玩得非常花, so it's fine. I hope it doesn't affect this drama when it comes out. Then probably it wouldn't, because it will be a year from now when it comes out, and everybody has forgotten about it by that time. Trust me. There are so many more epic things going on in this world. That's the last thing anybody needs to worry about. So those are the drama specific related news we have. And honestly, who cares about drama right now? Coming up in the real world, you all know what's gonna happen, right? And everybody is waiting for the result of like in a couple of days, what's gonna happen. And at the odd timing of in a couple of days, the election is gonna happen in the States. At the end of October, on the 31st in China, the game Showa American Story has released its second PV. The first time they did it was 2 years ago, and it went viral on internet. It is a Chinese game company, not so different from Game Science, like just a small studio, Netcom, I think, that put out this most crazy and creative story I've seen in a long time anywhere. I mean, whether it's game or dramaland, in a completely fictional setting in the 90s of a period that does not exist in our history, where America got culturally colonized by Japan and then got infected by a wave of zombie virus. And then our lead character is a girl who died and then weirdly resurrected, and then she goes on a journey, like a road movie, crossing the continent of America to find her sister. So that's the setup of the game. And they put out this trailer that is, in China, we call it 文化拱火, which is culturally instigating unrestness. Everything in that is epically weird and so much more interesting than DEI. Okay, and any Western games these days that any major studios are putting out. So 2 years ago when they put out that, it went viral on China's internet. Also, like you can find it on YouTube. It's also highly, highly, highly appreciated by people who can't wait to see how ridiculous this game is gonna get. It's been 2 years. Ever since then, they've been really, really quiet. End of October, just before America election, they put out the second PV and announcing next year, 2025, they're gonna release the game officially. Now, I'm not a gamer, but because this year I got into Black Myth, so I definitely watch more game-related news now, and I'm so excited after watching the second PV. Even this game is like 3 out of 10 and really bad, I'm gonna buy it no matter what. I just want to go in the game and look at the ridiculous landscape they're gonna make, such as cherry blossoms in America, like Statue of Liberty dressed in kimono, and then you have people doing the samurai sort of like beheading right under that mountain. So the second PV put out more details about how the game is gonna get played, and those ridiculous references to Japanese anime, to everything of the 80s, 90s Japan. it's like hitting right at the right age range of me growing up, because a lot of those things I've seen and I immediately recognize where those references come from. And it's so fun because it comes from Chinese people who were born in the 80s and 90s, and our stereotypical impression of what America and what Japan is about, and we put that together. And intentionally, actually, the game maker said they intentionally didn't go into deep detail research to make it historically accurate. It is intended to be super stereotypical from beginning to the end, so it's all going to be Chinese people's interpretation or impression of what Japanese popular culture is like and what America popular culture or politics is like, and put them together. It's zombie, so it's just gonna be like machine gun and plus samurai sword cutting everybody down and blood spewing everywhere. And you have like governor of Texas in the game who says he is a samurai, but also he's a cowboy with hairy chest. An Oval Office being occupied by zombies. I'm like, this is so good. This is better than any drama I can imagine. And so because of that, I already said my money is in their pocket already. Whenever they release the game next year, I'm gonna buy it. And thinking about next year, so many big IP are gonna put out their new game. 2025 Game of the Year will truly be a crazy fight. Good thing Black Myth came out this year. Anyway, if you don't know about this IP, now you know. I put a link to their videos on their official account, although their official account don't get as many views as like IGN of their trailers, but they just put it out literally like yesterday. So not that many people are aware of it yet. Go and watch it and tell me what you think if you want to in the comment section. Thank you for watching Avenue X. You don't expect that coming from a drama reviewer channel, do you? Please take care and happy November. It's the final 2 months of 2024 before we're heading to probably a crazy year of 2025 in every sense. Please take care. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy.